What up, YouTube? Pink ladies, T-birds, just happen to be watchers of my shit. My name is Little Kim, and I used to be scared of the dick. Now I throw lips to the shit. Oh, y'all wanted a twist, eh? I can't, y'all. I can't. You gotta be fucking kidding me that we did the Madonna runway again. We had repeat outfits again, and it was disappointing again. Okay, so, first of all, let me get up in these good look goes, follows, and clearly there's a lot because we have the Snatch game ones and we also have the runway ones. I had two different fucking looks this week. Oddly enough, I didn't have to make shit. I actually already had all this shit, so yay for me. Now, I'm going to get into the Snatch game. And the Snatch game is my favorite episode. Oh. Is y'all clock I got a ray of light now? Yes. Thank you, patrons. I got fucking light now. It still ain't the greatest, but it's a start. So I want to talk about these looks on the runway first because for those of you guys that do not know, I am a fucking huge Madonna stan. Fucking huge. Excuse me for a minute while I go get the shade glasses. Oh, these fucking stalkers are the worst. Okay, so, let's get up in this runway. So, first of all, let's talk about Miss Aja. It was from the Who's That Girl World Tour. I personally think the material was too cheap. I know that sounds insane, because I don't ever clock somebody for looking cheap. Because you don't know what somebody's budget is. I'll never clock nobody for looking cheap. However, if you're going to recreate somebody else's outfit, that I've seen that fabric in the fabric store that looked like lining. Is what it looked like. And lining is a very thin material because it's just there to line stuff, and it's like a satiny kind of finish to it because it's just so that, you know, if you had like a wool coat or something, it wouldn't be itching you. It's a lining. It don't cost that much. Bitch, I clocked you. That's what fabric your shit was made out of, and I was not here for it. Alexis. Yep. Y'all seen it coming. Darling, how many times are you going to take a challenge that could be turned to 10 and put the shit on fucking mute? How many times are they saying turn up and you like, no, I'm good with no volume? Madonna has so many looks. And you pulled the same shit you pulled with Lady Gaga. I'm going to go the easiest route possible. I'm going to put on the shit that anybody in the world could have fucking wore. You did Breathless Mahoney. Really, bitch? It's basically the same fucking look as the Lady Gaga dress. It is a black dress with a blonde wig. And quite honestly, they was all raving on it. Oh, this is couture. No, this is another black fucking dress. Michelle Visage, I'm about to read your ass too. Because did you just clock Peppermint for having on pink for 3 weeks in a row? And you ain't clocked Alexis for wearing a black dress for like the 4th time? Oh, I'm sorry. Last week the basic bitch dress was blue. So I guess that don't count. But the fur was fucking black. So every time you get an icon, you gonna get the most basic fucking look they got and wear that. Okay, basic bitch. Do that then. So, I have a huge problem with the next two. Again, I'm a Madonna stan. I might as well just link that up there from when I did Snatch Game last year and went off about Madonna. Same thing applies. I am thrilled that somebody did Material Girl because finally somebody did a truly iconic Madonna look that we know Madonna for. Thank you. However, it's not originally Madonna's look. It's originally Marilyn Monroe's, and both Peppermint and Shay had on Marilyn Monroe fucking hair. Both of them did. You didn't have on Madonna's hair in that video. You had on Marilyn Monroe hair. Both of y'all did. So to me, the things that could have made it Madonna, because it is it's an iconic look for Marilyn Monroe as well as an iconic look for Madonna. If you were going to do it for Madonna, you had to pay attention to where the difference was. And the difference was all in the hair. Both of y'all put on Marilyn hair. Both of y'all did. So to me, neither one of y'all did Madonna. Y'all both did Marilyn Monroe. But at least that's an iconic enough look that I can understand how somebody would have two of them. And then we have Trina. Yeah, let's call them Trina. Be Trinity and Nina. Let's just call them Trina right now because they had on the same outfit too. And that was from the Met Gala. I will tell you the truth though. Even though Trinity's was more tailored, I liked what both of them looked like. They both looked great. It's just unfortunate that they both picked the same look. But I thought both of them killed it. I liked the look. It wasn't something that I would think of when you do Madonna, but it was cute. They both had the details basically of the outfit well done. But yeah, I thought they both looked great. Like it's a cute outfit. Sasha Velour and Erotica. I have a soft spot for Erotica because people were saying that album was a flop, and I don't know how you have an album go gold in like 2 weeks and it's a flop, but because it was Madonna and that wasn't as high as she usually sells. So I have a soft spot for that. I love the Erotica album. Sasha. How in the fuck do you do Madonna? Basically, the fucking sex goddess of a generation, and don't wear titties. Madonna was all about her motherfucking body and empowering herself through her sexuality and showing her body. How the fuck do you do Erotica and you ain't got no titties on? And them two black circles over the nipples, honey. I'm sorry, I wasn't here for that. I did like the rest of the look. I liked the way it was executed. I have to take the shade glasses off. I liked the way it was executed except for that. And if you weren't going to do titties, don't make it that noticeable that you don't have on titties by putting on pasties. Just make it come up like hers did. Okay. Where we at? Farrah. Shock me with that deviant behavior because, bitch, you won the runway. You won the runway. She did the Super Bowl and she did that. I said, oh, okay, come through, Farrah. We'll get in the Snatch Game in a minute, but while we're just talking about runway right now, that bitch won the runway for me. Farrah, you won the motherfucking runway, girl. You did that. Actually, I think that's the reason why she wasn't in the bottom, for real. Because that was everything. Cynthia did the Brit Awards. The entrance with the falling on the cape because Madonna did the thing where she tripped on the cape was every fucking thing. That was funny. I mean, it was a Matador look, and I get it. But it was just meh to me, because that to me, that's We talking about Madonna, bitch. Like, as soon as y'all saw me, did I have to tell you which fucking Madonna I was? Not like at all. Not even a little bit. Like, y'all instantly knew this was fucking VMAs. Like a virgin Madonna. Off rip. I need more of that. Y'all did better with the fucking Gaga challenge. Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry. Valentina. Bitch. Now that's how you figure out some clever shit to do. But she came out and I'm like, this bitch is naked with black boxes? And like I said, I am a Madonna stan. I just told y'all I had a soft spot for erotica. She dropped the sex book at the same time as erotica, so I got the reference immediately. It was clever. It was smart. It wasn't a winning look. But girl, Valentina's starting to win me over a little bit because that was some clever shit right there. I'm just gonna keep it 100. But yeah, like I said, like I'm just like, you know what? Y'all tried it. Y'all tried it, sis. Y'all tried it. Unless somebody is doing Madonna for Snatch Game, don't do no more Madonna runways. Third time is not going to be the charm. So now let's talk about Snatch Game. I'm trying to go a little bit faster because we got a lot to cover and I know it's going to be a long video. So Snatch Game. Nina did Jasmine Masters, and I knew that bitch was going to slay. But I didn't know she was going to slay as hard as she fucking did. Bitch was in character as Jasmine Masters the whole time. I'm going to tell you off rip how I knew. I said, oh, bitch, y'all motherfuckers is in trouble. Somebody better be out here turning it up or else she running away with this. When they was talking about American Horror Story, because Dennis O'Hare, who I love, and he was also on True Blood too, was on there. And they said the next season of American Horror Story was on be a Lady Buddies, and that bitch pulled out a card and said, American who? If it ain't on BET, I don't watch it. Bitch! Bitch! When I tell y'all, I was like, uh-oh, y'all motherfuckers is in trouble. I knew she was going to be in the top. Right then. I didn't know she was going to win because she was only the third person they asked. We had to go down the line. I had to see, you know, I had to get the feel of what everybody else was going to do. But bitch, you did that. You did that. And I like your runway look. Fuck Ross Matthews. I like the runway look. Okay, Trinity's was tailored better. And you actually going to say if I didn't see hers, I would have loved this. And then you going to be on the panel talking about some, no. You just said you would like it if you wouldn't have seen Trinity's. Like, motherfucker, you have to judge. I understand everybody got on the same thing. Y'all ain't do that with the bitches in the kimono and say this person's was the best, so this person's kimono was a no. Y'all ain't do that. Don't do the shit here. Take your little roly-poly. Take your old roly-poly-oly built ass somewhere. Now. And usually I love Ross Matthews, but that pissed me off. Then we got Sasha. Some of y'all kids got to stop looking to Instagram and YouTube and start learning your drag history and start learning who your motherfucking icons are, because that Marlena Dietrich was motherfucking everything. Everything? Everything. That shit was everything. And bitch, I was nervous too, because Rue even said that, like, well, how do you make Marlena Dietrich funny? Come through, Sasha. Come motherfucker through, because that shit was everything. And her German accent was on point. I was like, yes, bitch. Come on, Sasha. And then Alexis Liza Minnelli, even though I don't like Alexis, and I don't like what she said at the beginning of the episode either. Like, oh, bitch, I can't wait for your face to get cracked when you get to motherfucking be in the bottom and go home, bitch. Yeah, basic. Anyway, I gotta say, her Liza Minnelli was on point. I gotta say, her Liza Minnelli was on fucking point, and she won the challenge. I personally think Sasha should have won, but I'm not a judge. But I personally think Sasha should have won because she had the bigger challenge. Liza Minnelli, another gay icon. Hopefully that's one I shouldn't have to tell y'all. Y'all need to know. Y'all should know. It's Liza with a Z. You guys should know that, okay? And it was well done, but to me it was a predictable character to do. I'm actually super fucking shocked that we've never seen Liza Minnelli on Snatch Game before. Actually, I'm honestly shocked that was the first time we've seen Liza Minnelli on Snatch Game. I honestly am. Well, it's the first time we've seen it on Snatch Game here. If you a super drag fan like I am, like, you know, people that have the Battle of the Seasons Snatch Games on YouTube, and actually, I'm gonna keep it 100. Yo, Liza Minnelli was good, bitch. You ain't got it like Jinx Monsoon. Y'all got to go look that up. Look up a motherfucking Battle of the Seasons Snatch Game and find motherfucking Jinx Monsoon doing Liza Minnelli. Not as good, but Alexis, you did that. I want to talk about Cynthia. The voice was on point for Sofia Vergara. When she first started talking, I said, uh-oh. Like I said, like when they started going through everybody and you seen like their characterizations and their answers, and you know, and they got to her and she started talking, I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Cynthia. Cynthia might be in the contention. And then she started trying to tell jokes. Like, they say shoot for the moon and you'll be amongst the stars. That bitch shot for the moon and it didn't go no further than her front yard. Like, it was bad. It was fucking bad. Oh, I'm gonna get to that. Let me go back up here. Aja's Alyssa Edwards. Here's the problem with Snatch Game if you do somebody that somebody else has already done on Snatch Game. If you ain't doing it better than them, don't do it. And Violet Chachki killed that Alyssa Edwards. We all know it. She slayed that shit. It was funny. That was at a time Snatch Game for a lot of queens because you got more queens and now we starting to get rid of the filler queens by Snatch Game. That usually somebody that fell behind, this is when we get to see them and know, okay, bitch, this is when you prove if you're a filler queen or if you here to motherfucking play. For Violet Chachki, and I was like, okay, quit relying on that motherfucking cinch waist, bitch. And then she did that Snatch Game. I said, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not so much for Aja. Aja, baby, you are starting to look real filler. But I will say this, and I've been saying this from before the season started since I found out who Aja was. The one thing about Aja, though, if she get in the bottom, she a motherfucking lip sync assassin. So, you know, we maybe have not just gotten to the challenge where Aja, we've really seen Aja's strength yet. Who else? I basically got the tops and the bottoms exactly right. Exactly right for who I predicted it was. Peppermints, Nene Leakes. I think Peppermint might be funny. And Peppermint is charming. I love that, you know, she made the decision to not tell anybody that she was trans until she got to know the people better, and then we discussed that. And Peppermint's personality and energy is so positive, and I really like her as a person, and if she came to my town to perform, I would go see her. I think she's lovely. However, bitch can't land a joke to save her life, and we seen this in the Good Morning Bitches episode And we seen it today. Like, she's not good at landing jokes. Which, not to say, you know, she's not great at other things. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to skip ahead. I'm saying she's not good at landing jokes, but when she did that lip sync, she was fucking hilarious. So, it's not that she's not funny. She's just not good at landing jokes. Like, she might be one of those people that you can just talk to her, and she seems like she would be entertaining and funny to kiki with. But maybe like a hosting gig she might be able to do, playing off the audience. But, honey, she cannot land a fucking joke. I'm confused. And Farrah, Gigi Gorgeous. I don't know shit about Gigi Gorgeous, so sorry about it. I do know because she's a big banner on top of YouTube, on YouTube Red, Get This Show. So when I seen Farrah, I was like, she looked like that girl. I just seen a picture of her on YouTube. She looked like her. But I don't know her personality to know if she did good or bad. But I just could tell by, like, the stuff that she was doing. And that's key. That's why you have a Jinx Monsoon or a Sasha, where these might not be characters that everybody knows. So you have to characterize it. You got to make it funny for people that don't even know who the character is. And this is something that she was not able to do. Anybody else I ain't talk about was because they was forgettable. They wasn't good. They wasn't bad. And clearly the rest of them people was safe anyway. I will say one thing though. Sorry, Nina, but that shit was fucking funny. When motherfucking Shay turned around and said Chris Rock, and when she said she had to borrow this bitch's cricket phone because they wouldn't let her have a phone, that shit was funny. That shit was funny, but not funny enough to be in my top, and it wasn't that memorable. The look was good, but that shit, that moment right there between her and Nina was funny. And I feel like that was some love too. Like, come on, girl, quit thinking everybody is against you. I'm gonna throw it to you. We gonna throw it back. We gonna do some shit. And I really appreciated that. I got one thing I do gotta say though. I don't know if I should put the shade glasses on or not, because it's not shade. It's just an observation, but I tend to be real fucking shady when I observe shit, so I'm gonna put them on. Michelle Visage. Now, in season fucking 9, you want to say, oh, well, I don't like when queens do other queens. That's just the easy way out. They started doing queens season 4. Season 4. Okay? Sharon Needles did you, bitch. You a drag queen. That was okay, though. What's her face? Jessica Wilde. Jessica Wilde did RuPaul. That was okay. Then you started seeing people been doing the other drag queens for a fucking while now. Like, I could probably give you a comprehensive list, but this video is already over 20 minutes and I don't got time. But you can basically have people do it every season. I would have more of an issue of a motherfucker doing a man before it's the easy way out to do another drag queen. Why? Y'all say all the time they all special and unique motherfucking snowflakes. So why is it that you doing another motherfucking drag queen is a cop-out? So what you're basically telling me is when I did my Little Kim look, that was an easy cop-out because that's another bio woman that wears lingerie and raps. So that's too close to what I do, so that was the easy way out. I'm not buying it with your motherfucking debit card, bitch. No. Let's get into this lip sync so I can go ahead and wrap this up. Like I said, I do think Farrah was saved from the bottom strictly based off the fact that her Madonna Runway was the best. And shout outs to Michelle Visage for the Desperately Seeking Susan coat, because if I wouldn't have already had this shit, bitch, that's what I was going to do, was Desperately Seeking Susan. I fucking love that shit. Nobody did Bitch I'm Madonna either. I'm like, okay, never mind. Let me get off the Madonna shit. So we got Cynthia and Peppermint lip syncing to Music by Madonna, which is my shit. I wish somebody would have did that look on the runway where she had on like the Pimp Daddy shit and the gold. It's so many good Madonna looks. I just can't believe the ones that came down the runway for the most part. Some of them I was just like, really, bitch, why? But, and Aja's was the worst. Sorry about it. But, Peppermint did that. But she was so fucking funny. She was taking it back. She was doing the Roger Rabbit. That bitch, I said, come on, typewriter. Come on, hammer, don't hurt him. I was living. And let's keep it 100. If Cynthia would have had on that dress, Cynthia would have been up out that dress. Peppermint just said, I got this. Hike that bitch up and keep it moving. So, Peppermint, well done. Deserve to be safe. Buy Cynthia a lead on, let the door hit you in the cuckoo on the way out. It was your time. Like, I think you could have did, even on your season, if you wouldn't have got sick and wore that ugly ass Sophie shorts, I think you would probably only last like a couple more episodes anyway. Like, this is your wall. You hit your wall. So, I want to thank y'all so much for watching this long ass video, but it's Snatch Game. We had a lot to talk about. If you are not a Pink Lady or a T-Bird, please feel free to subscribe, Patreon, watch some other videos. Shout outs to Andrew Blossom and Elizabeth Parkhurst. I hope I got her name right. My only living existing patrons at this time. So thank you guys for that. And